Hey guys, hello. How are you all doing? I hope you had a good um Sankranti. Yeah. So how does it get better? So let's look at so what would you guys like to change today? What are we looking to shift and change? How is the new year going for each of you? Weight. Okay. So what's the cause for your weight? What do you think you should do to change your body? I'm just going to look at this. Um, I'm just trying to look at my audio. Just give me a minute. Okay, so where are you trying to protect yourself that you're holding on to so much of the extra weight? So when you are not feeling good and then your body tends to, want to protect itself and hold on to extra weight. So are you feeling that? So what emotions are you going through? So all the emotions, no emotions, feelings, no feelings, thoughts, no thoughts, and sex, no sex that you're using to hold on to so much of the extra weight and to create more. Will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, bases, and beyonds. So you also have to look at what are you doing? Are you doing emotional eating? So what's the value of not being present with your body? Your body, if you eat exactly as to what your body asks you, and if you do what your body asks you, everything would change and be good. So why do you override your body here? And why do you dump things into your body? So everywhere I've decided not being present with my body is something that I can afford. Will you now? Revoke, recant, renounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate. Okay. What if you can truly like your body? What if you can truly love your body? Will you be abusing it this way? So it all comes back to liking yourself and stop judging yourself. And when you look at your body and you say, like, it's heavy, I've gained weight, I don't like this, your body tends to listen to that and it gains even more. Okay. So what should you change here, body? What can we change here so that we can become as healthy as we can be? Everything that is not allowed, that will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, species, and beyond. Again, weight is just a number. The way you look is not is just a judgment. When you say I look like this, I look like that, but the idea is for us to be as healthy as we can be. So are you at healthy enough? And if you're healthy enough, there is so much to be grateful for. And please don't judge your body. It's something that's being very kind to you and good to you and always there for you. So what if you can truly truly love your body? How does it get better? Okay. So what invention am I using to sabotage my life? If you're addicted to something, whether it's alcohol, whether it is food, whether it's something else, there is some sort of self sabotage that is going on. So, what invention are you using and choosing to keep sabotaging yourself? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, species, and beyonds. If you know something is not good for you, is not the best for you, what makes you want to choose it again and again? Is it a void? Is it somewhere where you've decided things will not change? So what have you decided that is making you feel even more depressed? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, species, and beyonds. And what is the value of keeping on sabotaging yourself. Everything that is will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, species, and beyonds. Hi, Bhumit. It's such a long time since I've seen you. So nice that you're here. Hi, Swami. Hi. Yes, few people have joined. Okay. So, yeah. So, what if you can truly love your body? What if you can love you? What if life is much, much more than the way you look? And what if there is something inside that is so powerful? And I think at this time, guys, everyone should choose consciousness because we're all connected, and any sort of selfishness is not helping the planet. Any sort of you feeling insecure or even you judging your body is such a heaviness, not only on yourself and on the planet. And I have seen things and I don't see things changing. But we as human, as a species of humans, have to change. We have to become more conscious if things would have to change. And it's not only, I mean, if you become conscious, the earth becomes lighter, everyone benefits. If enough people are not going to become conscious, then where things are going is not looking that good at all. Um, so I hope you guys have that awakening. I hope something in you awakens and shows you who you truly are so that you can choose consciousness. You can choose to be yourself. You can choose to let go of all your fear, your insecurities, your worries. All this is adding such a heaviness on the planet. And just by your breathing and just by your happiness, you can do so much goodness to this planet. Just by you thinking that things would be good, just by you thinking that we would like the planet to be conscious, you can make such a big shift. But we need more people at this point to be there and make that shift. So I I have been following consciousness for so long, and I really wish things could change much better because there is so much cruelty still going on the planet, and there's so much insecurity still happening, and so much greed is still there, and so everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, basies, and beyonds. What if your sense of peace, what if your sense of relaxation is such a big contribution not only to you, but also to the planet? What if your sense of knowing who you are can bring back a lot to the planet? Because there's so much animal cruelty, and I love the animals. It's very hard for me to see that so many of them suffering. So what if I really sincerely wish that that would change? I see, and we as humans can do that. What if we can think of something else beyond ourselves? And when you kind of take care of everyone, not only you wish the animals were good, you wish all the humans did well, and when you contribute to others, what you get back is something amazing. Because the fundamental principle is whatever money you create, whatever life you create, is a gift from the universe. It has gifted you all of this based on your vibration, maybe, but it is still a gift from the universe. And if the universe had not decided to give you all this beauty of this planet or these gifts, none of these things would be there. So, what if we can just be grateful for everything that the universe has given us, and you know that the universe is going to keep on giving you? So, what if you can think of gifting back? And at this point, give back just your happiness. Let go of your fears, let go of your insecurities, just relax. It's okay. You're not a failure. Nothing wrong is going to happen. You're not wrong. So what if you can just give back your happiness? What if you can just give back your your choice of becoming more conscious is what I would like to ask of all of you who've joined today. Please choose consciousness. It's very much required for things to shift. And if enough people choose, things can definitely shift. It need not be about just you making more money. And if you choose consciousness, obviously you will make more money. Obviously, your health will get better. obviously life will become very amazing. And I have seen that, I have lived that. So your life keeps getting better the more conscious you are. Doesn't mean all your problems will sort, but the quality of life improves so much, because they have to be next generations and generations. The planet has to be there for many, many generations to come. Why am I talking like this? Talking like this because I heard that Greenland's ice is melting, and now they're going to, US wants to take over Greenland, because when the ice melts, they can, whatever, they get access to travel, they get access to all the minerals. That's not a country that should melt, because where will all that water go if that ice melts? So these are not good things at all. But people think they are good. I don't know for what reason. Is not good if the number of animals keep reducing, because or the number of trees keep reducing. Maybe someone gains from cutting trees, they gain a lot of money, but overall, is that good for your planet or your species? And are you going to allow the air to become so unbreathable? Like Delhi has become very unbreathable, is what I'm hearing. Are we going to let it to go to that extent just for our selfishness? Is something you have to.
Corretto.
Yeah, so the way to change this is for all of us to choose consciousness, for all of us to ask, let all the animals thrive, let nature thrive. So, what would it be like for something to shift on the earth, for people to realize what is a choice they can make, so that oneness can thrive, and so that all of nature can continue to thrive? Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creation, species, and beyond. And there is something more that you guys have to look for, that you have to ask for. There is something so much more to you. You are not a limitation. You don't have to look at yourself and say, I didn't achieve this, I didn't do that, I'm still a limitation. Please let go of that insecurity. You are an embodiment of the universe itself. And please, please ask for people to be more conscious. Please choose consciousness, is my sincere request to all of you. Because things have to change. Things have to change. There should be a place where you can trust people, you're happy meeting people, they're amazing people around you, and there's so much beauty of nature around you. And the earth will thrive with or without us. It's just that when you destroy the earth, you're only destroying ourselves. So, one point when human species is gone because of our own stupidity, then nature will continue to thrive and the earth will reset and everything will get better. So, what if it can be better when we are here, right? I'm sorry, guys, I think I'm talking too deep. So, please ask me something else if you want me to shift the topic. But I request you to be there for yourself. That's the one thing you can be, irrespective of what happens, who rejects you, who treats you, mistreats you, whether you have money or not. The one choice you have is you can still be happy. Even if God does not like you still have the choice of not of being strong and not allowing yourself to get unhappy. That is the power that you have. Despite of what is going on, you still have the power within you to respond very differently. Please use that power. We require it at this point, for everyone to wish for something better, for everyone to ask for something better, and for everyone to know that you are so much more, and you are connected to everything. And you are connected to everything. So yes, do take care of yourself, be there for yourself, but also kind of, what can we choose at this point, so that the energy of consciousness can so that our energy can shift in ways that we can receive what true consciousness is, and everything that does not allow that, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, bases, and beyonds. Because consciousness is something more. It's not just for you to increase your money flows, or for you to, like, change something, and then it's something more. It's about knowing that you are everyone and everyone is you, and wishing bad for anyone is just wishing bad for you. And Also, to stop being your worst enemy, where you keep self sabotaging yourself. Let your dreams be so present and powerful that you can shift things with what you wish if you think that that will happen. And it was always good when you wish something good for not only yourself, for everyone else and the planet. When you wish something good for everyone else, including yourself, that's when you will see what you wish for can happen even faster. So I sincerely hope that let's all choose more conscious, let's be conscious. And it's very easy. You just have a choice to let go of all of your fears, all of your worries, be relaxed, and just be yourself. So what would it be like for me to make a choice to choose more consciousness with ease? What would it be like for me to be able to support consciousness in a way that I can make a difference in this planet, and everything that is not allowed, that will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, species, and beyonds. What can I be to make choices that will enable this whole planet to thrive, and that will invite more people to become truly conscious? Everything that is not allowed, that will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, bases, and beyonds. Okay. So, would you guys know that that's the power you have? Would you guys? I know there are so many desires you have, and it's not wrong to have desires, and it's not wrong to get what you desire to. And that's why most of us are in this journey, because something you have asked for has happened for sure. But do you know you are more than just asking something for yourself? Do you know you have the power to change the face of the planet? Would you like to choose that? Because now is the time. Things have to change. And yeah, things have to change because there are consequences to a lot of things. So, what about, what if we let go? What if we are there to change it? So, what if you know you have the power to change it? Okay, Bhumit is asking, can you speak about the joy of living? Yes, the joy of living is starting with acknowledging your body. Because once you're dead, you cannot eat, you cannot see all this beautiful planet, you cannot be there for your children. And once you leave, right? So the joy of living is in this moment. How can I make the best of this moment? How do I know that being alive is a gift? This body is a gift. It is not something which, you know, your body is your gift through which you experience life. So it's acknowledging your body, taking care of your body, being grateful for everything in this moment. That's the joy of living. If you truly can be grateful for everything you have, like I said when we started, the universe has kind of gifted you everything. So, what if you treat it as though I am so blessed, the universe has given me so much gifts, and my choice would be to enjoy these, to be happy. Of course, all moments cannot be enjoyable. There will be some things which may not be good and some things which you cannot change. But even at that point, what if you can, you may not be able to choose happiness when things are not great, but you can still choose gratitude at any point. So what if you would like to have that much fun? What if you would like to, and it's a choice. It's about choosing to be there for yourself. It is about enjoying what's given in the present moment. It's about seeing, even if you see the plant, look at it as a gift. Even if you look at your kids, look at them as a gift, and then you see how much your life can shift. So everything that's not allowing you to live life to the fullest and enjoy this joy of living will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, bases, and beyonds. Okay. What is out of control? Out of control is not trying to control anything. Out of linearity is not trying to follow the same thing again and again. Do something spontaneous, out of control and out of linearity. Okay. So everything that brought up and let down will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, poets, creations, bases, and beyonds. So would you guys truly like, would you like people to change? So the change starts with yourself. And the first change you can do is I would encourage you guys to just decide today, I'm going to be there for myself, as in you are going to be there for yourself. And you are not going to judge yourself, but you're going to try as much as you can. You will not try, you will do as much as you can to get better tomorrow than you are today, one step at a time. But you're going to focus on letting go of your worries, your fears, whatever is stopping you, and you're going to, and the universe will show you the way. Like if you've decided to change something, the universe will give you all the awareness and all the tools to change something very fast. So let's just stop being our own enemy and stop sabotaging yourself. So, all of you who are doing that, everywhere I keep sabotaging myself and my body, I now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, provides, creations, bases, and beyonds. What choice can I make? What awareness can I gain? And what action can I take so that I can be the change that I desire to see on the planet? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 100 shots, boys, Powans, creations, Bases, and beyonds. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope that helped you. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything else you would like to ask or clear?
Thanks, Nithya. That was very helpful.
Mhm.
And for choosing to be this invitation. Um, I I have a question. The question is when, like, personally for me, like, I'm aware of a lot of different creation that can show up, and there are ways where I can contribute. However, the thought of um, like, there are times when you start off, you do not have a clarity, but you need to start, and then you get the clarity. Okay, and I see myself a lot of time where I stop myself when I don't have the entire clarity of the path ahead. Anything, and I do know that this is not going to work. I need to start off, but still, there are certain energies, certain ways I use to stop myself. Anything that you can talk around this,
You
that
first
can.
check, is it the time for you to start this or not? You should, there's an ask book, you should write down all your ideas and you have to ask it when is the right time for it to come. And even like this Buddha cards, I had a vision 10 years back and I started because I had to start and it didn't fall in place. It took 10 years. So sometimes the time is not right. And
Hmm.
uh, people have not caught up with whatever you have, whatever you would like to do. So keep working on it and don't give up. And it never shows up the way you expect. So if you're expecting someone else will say this is good or something, it doesn't show up the way you expect at all. So what are your expectations about it? You might want to let go of all those expectations and just have fun with what you're creating and allow the best to show up. So every step you can ask, what information am I missing here? What else should I do here for this to take off? What else is what other what are the what is the other action? What's the next action I have to keep taking here? And when is the right time for this to happen? So you have to keep
Right.
asking questions around it.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's it. You don't give up on it, and
Yeah.
you just allow because the universe has this sense of timing.
Hmm.
Like I am control. Don't try to control it. Everything we want yesterday, and then you're like, it's not perfect for yesterday, so
Hmm.
I can't do it. So and then you stop yourself. But what if you say, okay, I know the universe will give it to me at the right time, and I'm patient enough, and it'll definitely come because I'm asking for it,
Yeah.
and it'll show up even better than I can imagine. So these are the ways you need to talk to yourself about your creations. And your creation has a life of its own. So, especially
Yeah.
my new book, which I've just written, Waking with Willow. Yeah, so I have seen this book and it is kind of choosing who it wants to go to. I have no control over it. the way it's going to people is, the book is very clear. This is the person who will benefit. This is the person I have to go to. It's been an amazing journey. It's not like I cannot tell people just buy this book, or I cannot just going to gift it to you. It has a whole consciousness of its own, and it's a
Wow.
really amazing book. But it's choosing whom it wants to go to and how it wants to go to, with all the shipping that I'm doing, and I'm seeing it's not going to some people even though it's shipped, and it's going to some people even though that was not the intended person. So it's doing its own thing, and I just trust the book to give its best, because once you have put out your creation, you don't have control over it. You have to allow it to also show you where it wants to go and how it wants to grow. But you always hold space, saying that my creation will work to its best, my creation will keep evolving, my creation will keep increasing. So never downplay your thoughts on it, which is what we get into, and that's when it stops. But allow it, it's already there, so allow it to grow by itself.
Sure. So as you are speaking, I think one of the thing that I am reflecting on is that there are certain ways in which I am able to have the breakthrough in my own life, and based on that, some of the insights and of how the facilitation has to be done shows up. However, I think I'm also getting present to so many other people's reality where this approach may still not work. They would need something else. And when I ask for more awareness, I get an awareness, but there are still another set of people who require something else. That approach or that path alone is not sufficient. I think somewhere I feel that it is about also, I think, awareness, or am I just getting confused with, like, is it something else? Because anything that I do, however amazing it looks, and even the breakthroughs that individually when I work with people they get, but when I think of the mass, I feel it is not complete, and I somewhere feel that this
There is,
is
you cannot, there's no one solution for all the humans.
right.
I there is not, is what I have learned from experience. So you can have the best of thing. There will always be one person where it doesn't work on.
Right.
Uh, so ask for the people who can receive it. Let those people show up. Not everyone is not going to receive it. You may have the best medicine and it may still not work on someone's body, because it depends on how their body is, how they receive. And you are right, one solution does not work for everyone. Just because I did this work for me does not mean it will work for the other person if you do the exact same steps, because everyone is extremely different. So you have to tweak whatever solution you have based on the other person's awareness. So if I get a client, I will tweak. Do I have to do a shamanism? Do I have to do access? Do I have to do before? Do I have to just talk to them? Do I just have to? You have to be in that constant mode of awareness of what will work for this person. And it's like an adventure. You have to take them on that adventure with you. And you just have to give your best and keep
Hmm.
following your awareness so you'll know what to do. But that's the adventure, right? Everyone is different. If everyone is the same, then it'll get too boring. And then it's like when
True.
you crack it and when you get them through and then you learn more, that is amazing. So I mean, working on bodies is a bit easier because bodies respond a little better than just working with a person's mind. So but then I think the easier thing here is to ask for people who can receive what you have, and you give your best. That's all we can do. They will
Right.
never be, and consciousness is not, the whole mass doesn't even want consciousness. So if you want to do something mass, you have to
Yeah.
seriously think of something else, like, you know, I should sell milk or something that goes to masses, right? And that's why I started this call with
Mm.
people have to choose more consciousness. You choose more consciousness. That'll invite more people to choose consciousness. So what would you like the planet to be like? Is it about the whole planet shifting? Then you have to choose consciousness from the core. It cannot be like I'll just ask some questions when I require, and then later I'm still insecure, I'm still worried. Then you're not conscious all the time. So that starts reflecting in what you do. So have clarity of what you would like, And if there is still a lot of resistance to consciousness, and even if people choose whatever consciousness you are giving, they are not coming for consciousness, they're just coming for some other reason, or
Mm.
even those things are there. So what is it that you would like to do? What is it that you would like to be very clear on that, and allow the universe to show you. And numbers don't matter, actually. Your sense of happiness and peace is what matters. So
True. True. Thanks. Thanks for that. Yeah. Thank
yeah.
you.
So,
Yeah.
and if you
Mm.
say must, then this is not the business.
Mm.
This is not.
True.
So
True. I mean, if I just have to add like this, because when it comes to when people approach one-on-one, I exactly know what is required. The problem arises, not the problem, the challenge arises only when I have to show it up to people who are a mixed crowd, and I always feel that um, mm, I need to get to understand the way where they can receive what I have to offer, and there is always, it is never complete. There's always more ways of me how I can translate what I am aware of and what I'm inviting to. I think that's where I would say sabotage
so
or
what if
yes.
everyone who comes, everyone in the crowd can receive from you? What if you can ask questions like that? Everyone who shows up can receive from me. And what can I be so that I can connect with everyone? You are an infinite being, you can connect with everyone. It's just a point of view that when there's a mixed crowd, um, now if they get it, they may still tell you that I didn't get it. That's a different story. And they may still say that no, this didn't work. That is a complete different story. But I don't think that they will not get it.
No, it's not a thing about they not getting it. It is about me. This is where I'm like really questioning. Like, is it my awareness or is it me overthinking that? Because it's something I normally go into. Oh, I need to now use these words, these normal people's word, these psychologist words. So you're getting it. Like it's not that. Um yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
seems
Yeah.
like an awareness.
Hmm, hmm.
Why would you think it's overthinking?
Can you repeat what you just said?
That seems like an awareness.
Okay. Yeah, I too,
Why do you
and
think
that
it's overthinking?
no, it's not. But I'm not able to still find a way. So what I'm doing is I'm getting present to a lot of different ways of translating the same idea. You know, where people from different sections of society can understand, because when I use access language, it's only certain people get it, and there are other whole huge bunch of people who just don't get this, and they get it in when it translated in another way. So I'm updating myself with that right now. So yeah, I think good.
Yeah.
I think
So
I'm
what is the problem?
no, I think that's good. So I think it's just acknowledging that this is awareness,
Yeah.
and keep going forward, and not really overthink about this as well. So I
Yeah,
think I
yeah. Because access is really good, but it still does not sort everything.
yes,
And
yes,
if you want to reach out to different people, you should be able to. So that's what Gary had said. What can I say that they can receive? You have
receive.
to
Yes.
talk to in ways that the other person can receive,
Yeah,
not what you know,
true, true, true.
and not
Yes,
what you think is right, right? They have to they have to
correct,
kind of connect with you, right?
correct.
And that's why we have the energy pulse to connect
Right,
with people, all sorts of people.
people. Mm, mm.
So it's okay. If you get the
Correct.
awareness that you have to change the way you talk, you should.
Yes, yes. Thank you,
Should.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Mm.
Welcome. That's the fun of it, you can be a complete different being to different people. To one person, you are like this conscious being who talks about everything, and then to one person, you can only talk about finances because they don't understand spirit guides and they will never understand it. So, and then that's the beauty
Good.
of being
Yeah.
so different with everyone, and that's the adventure. And when you're present, you exactly know what will work for this person, what will not. What should I change here? Will this work or not? Do I even have to waste time here? So all those things are things we can look at.
So I think this is one other thing that I would say um admire about you is you are able to switch from an entire one different approach to a totally different approach.
Yeah, I can.
And for me, it becomes difficult. Like when I see you and couple of others who are able to so swiftly able to, talk about entities, and perhaps those who cannot receive it, you can totally have a different approach and still be confident in that approach. So that is still I'm asking more of that energy where I'm not like if I believe in certain approach and if people cannot receive it, then I feel that if I give them different approach and that is not entirely complete. But you somehow seem to be able to use a different approach and a different language and then still be confident about it.
Yeah, thank you so much for observing that.
And I think I'm asking for that in where I am feeling confident about different approach and also able to shift the energy of myself around different people the way they can receive. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you first of all just say you are confident. Don't even think you're not. And if you
Hmm.
have a point of view that I have to experience something properly and perfectly before I can tell
Hmm. Hmm.
someone else, you might want to let that
Hmm.
go.
Yeah, sure.
And you
Yes.
can also do before formats. It'll make you super creative, and you can create even better. You know what to say.
Yes, it has
It,
been calling since last month. I'll be reaching out anyway personally to you
awesome.
for that.
So that
So yeah.
opens your
Thank
creativity like crazy stuff.
you.
And
Hmm.
so I've kind of integrated, I don't explore only one thing. I've explored tarot cards, I've explored so many books. I've read them with a lot of presence and effort. So that is the foundation of learning something properly and then practicing it. So that's
Hmm.
where the confidence will come from. So, and when I practice, I'm always confident. I don't say this is something new. What if I get it wrong? I will just give whatever I know at that point. That's the idea. You give your best. Beyond that, it's not in your control. And
Hmm.
I also believe if someone comes to me, that means I can help them,
Help them. Hmm.
whether I
Yeah.
know about it or not. So people will come to me with crazy requests like, can you the first person who had cancer was like, can you help me? I never worked with anyone with cancer before, but I just have this point of view. If they come to me, that means I should know a way to sort it. So I will say yes, and then I will experiment. If whatever I know doesn't work, I'll ask what else will work, what else will work, and I'll keep experimenting until I get it. I will keep changing whatever tools I'm using if the first one doesn't work, and I keep giving different tools from different modalities so that somewhere we can get the solution. And sometimes, I also encourage them to sleep better. So you use even the basic things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's how I have been doing.
Amazing. I think now, as you're talking, I'm just getting to the main challenge that I'm doing. So I'm getting aware of new ways of doing things, working on bodies at a distance. And these are like very new. I have no reference point to that. Really do not know how effective they are, but they are showing up in my world when I'm working. And I think it is for me, it's more of trusting this because all this while, when you are talking about before format and when you say "Ki this shifts this, if you do this it will shift this." Now for me, if that I get, just if you do this work in this way, this will shift. And if I just get that as an awareness, I am not, I think, enough, I'm not trusting this voice enough because
You need to get lab rats, Swami.
okay.
You need to
Okay,
get a
I
bunch of
had
people who I will experiment on you, and you
okay.
give me the feedback, and then you write it
Okay,
down, and that's when you'll know what is going to shift.
thanks for that. I had that coming, but I think yeah,
You
that
need to
thanks.
practice it enough for you to see
Yes,
that it
yeah,
shifts, and
yes, it was.
first it has to work on you, and then you need to expand it
Okay.
to a few more people. I've been experimenting so much with
Wonderful.
everything.
This is good.
I
Mm.
do have a huge confidence in it, is one whole thing, but I do experiment with it, is the second thing.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So how when something totally new approach comes to you, what is your basis of your uh, I would not say use the word confidence, that is not apt, but trusting that, oh, okay, this is it. Like, this is something, whatever is coming. Uh, I don't know what to say. The level of confidence is the only word that I could get. Like, trusting that this thing that is coming to me is what can work. Like, what
Yeah,
makes.
you have to treat them as lab rats.
Acha, okay, let's say.
So they are lab rats. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
You mean to say the idea itself, you need to use them as lab rats? Is that what you're saying? Or you
No,
need
not
to
the
use it on
idea.
someone?
The people.
Okay, fine. You
You need to
use
be
that
very
idea of
clear that if
approaching.
it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it will not work.
Acha, got it.
So
Okay, fine.
then you don't have the expectation that it'll 100% work and
Have
something
a.
will if it doesn't work and I'm doing a bad
Hmm.
job. And I tell them
Got it.
clearly, I'm experimenting. It may work, it may not work.
Fantastic. This is great. That's great.
And
That
once
lifts
it
the
works
burden of
for
pressure.
enough people, that's when I know, okay, this will work. This is what it's going to do.
Awesome.
And then it's
Yes.
just like before formats is every day some other change it can do. And then it's awareness. So sometimes I'll tell them, try this. I've never done it before, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel it will work. And then people try it and then come back and say what's happening.
Fantastic. Mm.
So you need to think of them as lab rats. Does not mean you're cruel to them. It just like it may work, it may not work.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
will, whatever works, I will hold on to that and try to make it work better. Whatever doesn't work, okay, we're not there yet.
Doesn't.
That's
Got
it.
it. That's great.
I treat myself like a person who keeps on experimenting, who
Mm.
keeps on, because I feel whatever I know is still not enough to sort everything.
Yes.
There's
Mm.
always something newer and faster that is available.
True. So true. Thank
So,
you. Thank you for
and what is
sharing.
fun? Doing the same thing again and again.
Doing things. I think as long as the energy of that is still there and excites me, then
Yeah.
yeah.
As long
Mm.
as it's fun for you,
Yes.
that's
It's
where
fun.
your creative energy can keep increasing.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then you should still figure out what is working, keep doing that. And
Mm.
this is kind of background thing that I keep researching and
Mm.
working on.
Wonderful.
And if one or two works, then I can replicate 100 things, which I don't
Mm.
experiment for all 100 because I know they'll work. But you have
Ah,
to have confidence that one or two will work. So that's all.
yes. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for this.
Yeah.
That was helpful.
Okay, guys. So I hope this helped. Please choose consciousness. Start by believing in yourself, being happy for yourself, and knowing that something very powerful is co-creating with you, taking care of you, know who you are. And that is very much required at this point to please shift what is happening on the planet. I heard there are floods in Indonesia. There is so much, things going on that are so unnecessary. But your happiness and you being sure of yourself, you being secure can shift that. And that's what I'm asking for all of you. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.